Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me today. It is November 1st. The 1st of November actually kind of snuck up on me and we need to set up my planner for November. So for my new viewers, for my returning viewers, thank you guys so much for your support and your continued support. Just know that I really appreciate it. I have plans for videos for the entire year, for like the rest of the year, November and December. And so I'm really hopeful that I'm going to be able to follow through. As of now, my goal is 5 videos a month. Or 5 videos a week. We will see what actually happens. But I'm here, I'm trying, and I'm looking forward to the end of the year, and I'm looking forward to 2026. So that being said, let's go ahead and update this. And I do have a couple other things that I'm going to share with you as well. Actually, before we jump into that, I want to share with you my newest hobby, which I'm super excited about. So I have been wearing press-on nails for maybe 5 years now. I think I started in 2020 with COVID. I was never a huge fan of going to the the nail salon, but I wanted my nails to look good and I hated doing nail polish myself. So I started wearing press-ons. And now I have evolved into creating my own press-ons. So this is what we have so far. This one is basically done with the exception of this one. I just need to put on a top coat. And this one is going to be a checkerboard, kind of similar to that one. And then the rest of them just need a top coat. But I cannot wait to wear these. And I'm already planning my next set as well. So if you ever see me wearing nails, they're either store-bought press-ons or more often, like these ones right here are store-bought. More often than not, they're going to end up turning into my own design. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Anyways, let's go ahead and set up the planner. So the couple things that I'm going to be putting into it is going to be this fill paper. This is the everyday fill paper. It is a daily page, and then on the back it has graph paper. However, the way that this is set up, I have an idea for how I can be able to kind of use it for more than just one day. So we're going to be incorporating this into the planner. This is my current planner right now for the setup. This is the citrine planner. So this is new. It just recently released. It is made by the Mambi, me and my big ideas, but it is a separate planner line from Happy Planner. So me and my big ideas, but it's a citrine planner. It's like a more grown-up professional planner. It is freaking gorgeous. I have a flip through, like a complete flip through video, but I'll just kind of share with you. The way that it's set up is basically 1 week per page, and then there is a half sheet that you would move from week to week. So this is one of the planners that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it, because while the planner runs from January 1st through January 26th, they did include a couple of extra monthlies. So they included it for October, for November, and for December, and I decided that I wanted to start using this in November. And I'm so excited for this planner, by the way. Okay, so this one is actually my work one, but this one right here is what I'm going to be using for social media. And then I have a vertical layout. This is the Cafe Core. Wait a minute. No, I'm not using this one. Am I using this one? I don't think I'm using this one. I think I'm using a different one. Okay, no, this is what I'm going to be using next year. What I decided for November and December, I'm going to go back to the parenting layout just to finish it out. I like the vertical. I know how to use the vertical, but I want to see if the parenting layout is better option for 2026. Like, I'm still very much so trying to figure out what do I want to use in 2026 for my planner. So we're going to go ahead and use the parenting layout for November and December. I may switch to December, but we will see. And then this one is the full year. I just need to be adding October to this. So that's what we are going to do, first of all. Also, I have my Alani because I have not had any caffeine yet today. It's probably why I can't talk right now. Okay, so we're going to set these to the side. And I am just basically going to go through this and kind of figure out, okay, what can I take out? What am I leaving in? That sort of thing. So first of all, October. I am so sorry that I did not do very much with you. Okay, so we're going to be keeping November. I've got a page kind of like started to be set up, and I have some ideas for how I'm going to be using it. So we're going to leave all of this in. I actually forgot that I put this in here, but I'm going to be changing some things around because I have another idea. And we're leaving. Okay, so those are all staying in there. This is staying in here. Actually, you know what we're going to do? I just realized I don't have like a true October to take out of my planner for social media. No, I already put it away. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was trying to pull way too much. We are taking this out. I need to like redo this from scratch. And now I have to put that back in there. Okay, so we're taking that out. We're taking that out. We're taking this out. Oh, hold on. I want to put this in right there. And yes, I am going to fix this. That was really dumb of me. Taking this out, taking this out, and let's also take these out just because I really haven't needed to use them. Okay, so basically the only thing that's left in there is like my little front of the planner things that will never come out. They just basically move like from planner to planner. So first of all, we are going to put this October in here. Boom. Okay, this sucker is full and I have to buy some expander discs. I have no choice at this point. So that one's put away. Now we are going to build my November planner. Because I like it obnoxiously bright, we are going to go ahead and continue to use... Oh my goodness, Duke is trying to get into a cupboard. I need to put some WD-40 on it because I can hear it. Okay, so parenting planner, we're going to go ahead and put November in here. I am so ready for 2026. I'm ready for it to be a good year. That's what I'm ready for. We're going to put November in here, and we're also going to do December. I am doing 2 months because of some changes that I am making. So, boom. I love these dividers too, especially. Okay, now this, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is all going to not be going into this one. That's sticking out. That's sitting out. Yes, something like that. Okay, so I kind of just realized I didn't need that right there. I need it right here. I want filler paper in here, just like note paper. So we're going to have that. We're going to keep this in here, but I have too much stuff in these pockets. So first of all, I have to use these audiobook codes before the end of the year, or else I'm losing out on free audiobooks. Okay, so yeah, I have all these stickers back here. We're going to also take these out because I want to kind of do like a refresh with that too. I do like keeping stickers in this. It just kind of gets a little chaotic during the month. So I have these. This one is staying, and these are going. I didn't even use all of my Halloween stickers. At least I have them for next year. I think I also want to kind of make. Okay, I want to get back into daily planning with the classic Happy Planner daily planner, and so I need to really make it a point to use to do that. So that's kind of like one of the things that I want to do. Okay, so these are gonna go, but these are gonna go somewhere else. These are gonna go right here. And then I think we're gonna keep this one right there, just because it's kind of like more functional. This is gonna go with that because I can use those. I think these are all decorative. These are all decorative. And let's put this right here. Maybe I can do something with that. And then we'll put that right there. And I guess we'll stick all those right there. And maybe I'll kind of make it a point to like use them during the month. These, I'm going to go ahead and not put those in there because I actually want to put these in something else. And I think maybe we'll go ahead and build that right now. Like, yeah, we'll build that too. That way I can kind of have it done. And this is all that is going to be going in my regular catch-all planner. What I've decided is I'm going to go ahead and start using a separate planner for the for my social media. So we're going to, okay, so the way that this is built has 2026, 2027, holidays, a note page, and then this is where it's missing stuff. I am going to go ahead and put in, this goes right here because that goes into January. We're going to go ahead and put in the January and the to-do list because this way I have easy access to it. Okay, yeah, that was perfect. And I can easily be able to also kind of start looking at like my quarterly goals and my my yearly goals for 2026. Okay, so now every single week, and we have, because the next planner is going to start on the 29th. That's going to be for 2026. So we have 4 months in December that I'm going to need pages for, or 4 weeks in December. And what I've decided is we're going to try to use this in addition to this. So this is like my day of the week. This is my dashboard where I can be able to write in everything that I want to do that week. Okay, so I need 4 of those for December. I think that these discs are smaller than the Happy Planner disc. So 2026, I may end up changing the planners or changing the discs for it. Just so that way I know for a fact that I can fit everything on it that I need to. Okay, so 3, I need 1 more. Now I have already started doing some prep for November. Now we're going to go, because that is for December. It'll just kind of be a little odd because I'll have to kind of like go back that way. Actually, this is what we can do. Let's do this instead. I'm going to have December, and then it'll be a thing where I just kind of do this, where I end up just flipping to the next week. It'll be weird, but it'll be fine. However, now what I need is going to be for November, and I'm going to have my calendar, and then I'm going to have my tracking sheet. One thing else that I need to do is I need to grab some more whiteout, because a lot of these boxes, since I needed to have them, I needed them to like be able to I also need to finish doing these two. Now that I'm like looking at them, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Some of these are shorter. I need to white them out, and I need to kind of sticker surgery to create another box that I can be able to extend these. So this will be done as well, and I may just go ahead and do it on camera. But I have my list, and then on the back, I have actually room to be able to put the names. Okay, so I started decorating this for 1 week, and then I never just touched my planner. We're going to go ahead and use it. I'm not like, actually, I really don't like it. Let's use a blank one. Let's use a blank one. So I need, for November, I need 4 weeks because Sunday is technically part of last week. I probably also should have put a box right there, but that's okay. So then we have basically a box in all of the days that I'm going to be doing a video. So like this video right here, my plan is to post it on the 3rd. So I don't think I plan videos intentionally. Like I have my videos from earlier, from like weeks ago, that I'm going to post these 2 days, and then November should hopefully be completely fresh. And then I have like a list of ideas that I really just need to write in. And then it's going to go into the week sheet and my weekdays. So kind of like my weekly planning, and then my dashboard sheet almost. Kind of think I did think of that. But I think the whole point of going back here was to count the weeks. So I'm almost positive it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. We're on track. We're not on track, but it's fine. And then we have this one. And then I think that was only 3. But let's double check, because I really don't want to put too many. One, yeah, that was just 3. So we need one more. Okay, yeah, I have like an extra 2. I think it's because when I originally pulled them out, I think I just miscounted, honestly. And then after all of this, I think what I would like to do is now going to be setting up one other notebook. And this will all make sense, hopefully. So this is my social media. This is my catch-all planner. I'm keeping them separate just because right now it makes sense. These are going to go in something else, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So one thing that I love having is basically like one notebook that just holds a bunch of filler paper, or just like things that I need. I have this one. This one it's kind of getting like over full, and I almost need a second one that is very month specific for what I'm going to be using. It's really just going to be like a notebook to kind of hold like extra filler paper, extra supplies, that sort of thing. And that's what these are going to be going in. That's what a lot of my stickers are going to be going in. And that's what we are going to build today. So I was kind of going through and trying to figure out like which cover do I want to use. I have options. I was even thinking about, that's my reading stuff. I can't do that. Never mind. But I was kind of going through and kind of figuring out, okay, which cover do I want to use? Which discs do I want to use? So I am really leaning towards this cover right here. And I was almost thinking of these discs with it, because I think it's time to put away the ghost discs. It's no longer ghosty season. I was also kind of thinking about maybe just keeping it plain with discs, so I do have another option. This container is basically full of my white, my silver, my black discs. I think we are going to use some of the silver. Ooh, we have the... Okay, I was going to say silver, but then I realized that I had like the multicolor, and I think I kind of like those better. So let's grab 9 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness. Oh no. No, say it's not so. I only have 8 of the discs. I'm pretty sure it's in here. So if not, I guess I will be grabbing... Oh, I have blue. Blue would be pretty. If I cannot find the missing one, then we could go blue, which I like the blue. And or we could go just regular silver. I really don't want gold. So I was getting really excited about these multicolored ones. And the fact that I only have 8 of them, what? I'm wondering if one broke too, by the way. That could have been it. It could have very well broken. Like, we know how easy it is for plastic discs to break. I also only apparently have one. Oh, I think the blue may be in use. I don't know. I don't know why I only have one blue. Okay, so we do not have enough of the multicolored. I need to investigate why my blue is apparently only one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are going to be using the silver, the white and silver, the clear and silver. I'm very disappointed, by the way. I really wanted to use those multicolored glitter, and I don't know why I only have one, or why I only have 8 instead of 9. So we're also going to go ahead and put away our metal discs, and I'll show you how I store those. So my metal discs, I store in this glass container. It looks like a gumball, and it has like this seeing eye. So we're just going to put all of my metal discs in here. I like to keep my metal discs together because that way I know that if basically I know that I only have to look in one spot for it, and it's not like I'm going in between 2 containers for which one that it could possibly be in. So that goes in there. And then I think, because I was really tempted to use this one because of it having the pockets, and I think I would actually really like that together. So we're going to use this one as opposed to this one. We are going to start putting the covers together. I always put the discs on the covers at the same exact time. I have never had a problem with it, and I find that it goes obviously so much faster than if you were to put on one cover first and then put the second one on separately. So yeah, when you're putting discs on a cover, just go ahead and do them both at once. Oh, this is the first one that I've ever had a problem with. There we go. But still, it still worked. All right, so now this is going to be intended to keep stuff like stencils, stuff like the page protectors. So I like to put extra sticker sheets that I have into the page protectors. And I basically like to keep these with me because it gives me really easy access to certain stickers that I may use a lot of. So for instance, the dots. Like for this page right here, this was not a favorite sticker book of mine. And so it's very unlikely that I'm going to use these 2 stickers, but I will definitely use the dots to color coordinate with a future spread. And I kind of have a ton of these. So the notebook is going to hold these. If I keep any of these with me in my planner, it may be the one that has all of the dots, but for now it will live in this. And yes, already it is getting, it's filling up. So one thing else I want to keep in here is going to be extra filler paper. I'm going to go ahead and just take the filler paper that did not fit in with the other notebook. So we've got our checklist. We're going to put our half sheets in front of anything that is a full page. And I think what I would also like to do is use the dividers when I want to be able to divide between filler paper. So we're going to use this one first. And again, this is going to be stuff that I am going to be highly likely to use either in my social media or my catch-all or my reading journal planner. I'm going to go ahead and put a few more of these pages in there just because this is one that I am highly likely to use. It's a daily, so I love the layout. I could like literally use this for like just a day, or I could use it for the week for social media. Just like general, just like a general to-do list, like brain dump list sort of thing. Like that doesn't have to be per day. That can easily go over the course of a week. So that's why I like to keep that in there. And then we're going to go ahead and put this in, and that's when we're going to put in all of the punched sticker sheets. These are basically ones that have come like at the beginning of a bunch of like the more retail store planners. So I have these. I would like to use them. I would like to stop forgetting about them. So I'm going to put them actually at the very beginning. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put this one right here. So basically the divider leads into the filler paper. And if these are in the front of it, I'm going to see it. And I'm going to be like, oh, I could use that. Okay, so we have that. And then I need to kind of decide what else do I want to put in here in terms of filler paper. Because again, it's going to be filler paper I'm going to be using. I would like to have a stencil. So I have a couple of different options. I have one that has all circles. I have this one that is circles and squares, and it has a calendar, which I think would be nice. This one has different shapes. Let's do the calendar one. And then in terms of the calendar, I don't know. Because I kind of want to use this one because it has like the flags. But I like this one because it has that. I think we're going to do this one. And okay, so I don't really ever use like the dots from the stencils. So if I wanted one that was only stencil, we can have two in there. I'm not going to be using the shapes. So we're going to put those. I don't think I really want that paper. I am not going to use these bookmarks, but I do have a couple bookmarks that I would like to use. So we're going to use this one in my social media. And I don't know, I don't think I really want to use this one right now. I like that one, but I'm just not kind of like in the mood for it. I also have this one that can go in here as well. And this was really just me cleaning stuff up. Because I'm like, oh, that needs to be put away. Like that's something that has been like sitting aside, and I needed to put it away anyways. But I still need to find a bookmark, so I think we're going to use this one. I could also use actually, no, we're not. I know what we're going to do. We're going to use this one. I have a couple ideas, and I will get to that. Okay, so then I just have like some extra sheets. The grocery list. I do like to use this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab, just going to grab 4 of those, one for each week. And then I'm not going to use any of this filler paper. None of this. And then I don't think I need a pocket. So this one is done. And this one's going to be put away. And again, this is just has like extra stuff. But I'm glad that I did at least empty a couple things from there. Even though it really wasn't enough. I have this notebook. And I really thought about grabbing... Okay, so I was initially going to use this for work. And then I basically changed my mind. So I was thinking that I could grab some of this filler paper, but I really already have some in my catch-all, and I don't think I'm going to use it in this notebook. And then finally, we have this one. Oh, I would like to put this in there. And then we have some of these today tasks, which I do like these. So maybe let's grab just like 5 of them, just in case sort of thing. We have some more of these, and these are the ones that I ended up cutting off the extra and just using that. So that's kind of where I got it from. I am going to put... I'm not going to put any extra in there. I already have one. I think that that should be good. If I find that I'm using it, I will use it. I've got a sheet of stickers that can go in with it. And we also have some notepads, some sticky notes. I'm not going to use that. And this is just extra little things and then side dividers. So none of that. And that's it, actually. All right, so now I can be able to bring this over here. I'm just going to put it right here. This, I am going to actually stick the little Post-it notes up there. I may put this in with the classic planner because I have a couple other stickers similar to that. And then it's just a matter of adding in the filler paper. So what I will plan on doing though is putting grocery list and then divider, and then we have these, and then divider, and then we have those ones. And I think I want to do these two. We're going to have these two in here. I wish I had like one more divider, but that's okay. I could take it from a different planner, but I really don't want to. So then we have those. That's actually pretty decent, and there's really not a lot, but this is just going to be easily accessible. And we are going to put this one in with here. And this one is going to go in here for November. I have to set up November. And lastly, in my pocket, we have a couple of these sticker sheets. I can be able to put this one in here. And then these sticker sheets will be put away. And there we go. My planner, my catch-all planner, I'm going to say this is like my main home, my personal planner. This is my social media. And this is just a random notebook that's full of stuff that I don't want to fit into here because it just felt overwhelming. So we are ready for the month. I also have to do my daily planner. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have questions about anything, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.